Streaming. Why is it not streaming?
Listening to the Uncomfortably Funny podcast with Dave.
What does funny mean? You know, like when you don't like those, but you do. It's you don't ask. Like an age joke. It's taboo humor. That's what that means. Yeah. I'm sure. Okay.
Tell you for your hand.
We have Matt from New Jersey here.
How you doing? How you doing? For having me on. Yeah, sure.
What the young intern was doing.
The microphone up here, not right here.
There you go. He was helping you out.
I agree. That's why I figured I'd let him finish.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't say where you got
That's bad on two different levels.
Yes.
Yeah.
I usually have to wait for him to finish.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it evens out.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't have our fleshlight, allegedly.
Allegedly. But they said they delivered it.
Wait. Explain this to me. Our flashlight? What do you mean?
And then they were going to send us out product.
Okay.
That was a few months back.
That makes
Fucking
sense.
Somebody else is here, but that's.
But that makes the most sense that the kid took the flashlight. Came in the middle.
I don't know. If I was 15 and there was a flashlight sitting in there. Yeah.
When I was 15, I would fuck anything.
At least.
I mean, anything
I
that
did
like.
fuck anything.
Yeah. I was trying to like come up with this to be advantage of my masturbation session. So I mean, if a flashlight just appeared,
I knew it was gonna happen. So yeah.
In his defense, this kid does nothing, so he probably did avoid the mail.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know if there's even mail
He's
there.
fucking a fleshlight watching
Unless it's
Tomb
like
Raider.
so they can't put it in.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
I think the numbers should match the microphones, right?
They should, but I know we were messing around. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Is you? No.
Anymore? Yeah.
Sorry to distract.
That's all right. No, it's not a problem. Like with the show.
We're a half hour late.
Yeah, we're a half hour late, and we can't
That's
get
a
it.
Yeah, but you were working on stuff. That's why
Yes.
you were late.
But you know, I mean, we did get our FIFA clip of the week ready,
I did.
and we are sponsored by Coca. Flight is still missing allegedly.
Allegedly.
It is.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Fuck the flash.
You
That's 100 true because I'm too cheap to buy a flashlight.
Yeah. What are they? $3?
That you can get it for like 100. I saw them in
It's a
porn.
lot though. For a jerk off tool. I can pair of gloves and a one of those toilet
That's
paper
too much
rolls.
time involved.
Hey, well, exactly.
If
That's
I
the
need to
thing.
get it out, unlike you, I'm using it in the shower. I don't problem with the shampoo.
Yeah, you should wash that off because it'll fuck your dick up.
Yes.
Yes.
We learned that.
I learned that the hard way when I was about his age.
He did.
Yeah. Not just whole burning, but then it'll fuck the skin on your dick up too. Not a good time.
Like Freddy Krueger. Well, I did that one for a week when I was using that when I was maybe 13 or 14, in the shower, just using shampoo.
In the shower.
Shampoo. Yeah. What?
I don't know. That shit off.
There was the just And then the skin of your dick gets hard because the soap like seeps in because like the 99 cents.
It doesn't matter if it's 99 cents or not. That's what happens to us to try that. And I'm so glad to hear that I'm not the only one. 30. Thank you.
Yeah, I've done a lot of stupid shit.
So Ed is here not just to promote his own podcast, but also because it goes about like technical stuff that we have no idea.
No, we're very professional.
We're very professional,
No,
but we did that with nothing.
Yeah, you know how to do content. You just don't know how to make it so that people can hear it without
You're being very liberal with that, but
killing
we appreciate
themselves.
it. With us knowing how to do content. But yes, I'll go with that.
Well, you're comedians, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theoretically, you're comedians.
Yes.
And you on your compliment, you're making me break down now.
No, that's all right.
But
So,
yeah,
checked out in Jersey. What do you guys...
Checked Out in Jersey is the name of the show. We're sick of politics, so we've checked out. We live in
Good.
Jersey, and we try to feature people from New Jersey who are doing, interesting things, makers, there are a few of them, but there are a few of
Local porn stars?
them. Yeah, there are a couple out of New Jersey. Bobby Dillon is one of them. I believe she is.
She's Forrest Gump's friend, right?
Pardon?
That was her name in fucking Jenny's name.
Bobby Dillon. That's right. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So she's in Jersey. I've researched she was interested, but then all of a sudden, now like we were talking for a while, but then I had her agent, and I was like,
Yeah.
Unless you have
Hey, drug dealer. Whatever.
right. And like I've been talking a month. We've been going back and forth. Like, why do you need like come on? Just even stuff. Yeah, right.
That's how you get around that idea.
Yeah.
You come in with it.
Yeah.
Promote your agency. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go. But so anyway, we do that. We have we've been going for 2 years as Check Out. We added in Jersey this year to try as like a marketing. People are interested in New Jersey.
I don't remember before it had NJ on there. I know I followed you before that. I
Yeah.
for a while now. But
Right. Well, we were for a while. We were the OMC show. I don't know. Yeah. So, but I don't know. Well, since we started up again this year in February or March, and I don't know. I'm glad. Like all of a sudden we're getting good downloads and stuff. And we do a live show Thursday on our Facebook page, which is
it
just
still says Monday.
check.
Man.
Where does it say that? Oh, on Twitter. It's Twitter.
That's why when I was in New York, I'm like, how are you going to be here? On the Twitter page.
Monday.
Yeah. It's leaving.
Now it's 8 o'clock now on Thursdays.
All right.
Yeah. So what do we do?
Long show. It's pretty standard now.
I think
I did covert show recently. It's only an hour.
a lot of people that talk that hour, and it's not a bad thing. I'm
Get it all into, you know what I mean? Like, we get off on rants sometimes, and
yeah. Well, you know what it is? I like the thing I like about a 1 hour show is you like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You ran through an hour of all kinds of shit, and then you're like, I guess we got to do more than that. Great.
yeah.
But then you feel all that stuff, and it doesn't really, help you. Let's talk about yourselves. Talk about yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I think your mic save is the problem.
Blame the mic.
The voice going, it sucks also.
It's definitely the voice.
Now you fucked the board up.
Oh.
You spilled Rockstar in the board.
I've spilled worse than the boards.
Suck that cock. Get that cock in your mouth.
I put
Yeah.
put the lotion
Yeah,
on the
put-
skin.
Slap. You're used to black slapping you in the face.
Not anymore.
But an hour is 30 to 60 minutes is like the sweet spot for podcasts, though.
What they say.
They say
Allegedly.
allegedly.
We should air show to we'll edit out all the fucking and us staring at each other. Really think about
20-minute show.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it depends. I mean, like a show like this, we really have 2 people be here. Like Matt, who was a lot longer than he planned on being, so it evens out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. It's fun. I love podcasts.
By the way, note to Paul. Oh yeah, no, not this week. I'm like, this is the 3rd time. I'm like, listen, whenever you're ready, just come in. I'm not even gonna give you a day. Just whenever you feel like it's a
show
good
your line.
you just fuck. Were you an O&A fan back in the day?
I was. What day were we talking? I'm the NEW.
No, this is after. This is XM.
Oh no.
He used to call it on NEW days, but not as much.
Yeah, because he came because he would do Norton's T-shirt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
T-shirts, and he was part. They did owning the assault on the media, where they would just stand behind reporters and yell fucked up shit.
Right.
And
is that where "fucker in the pussy" comes from?
No,
that would have been amazing. Yeah.
That was a fucking fake internet clip.
Yeah.
That turned into that. It was like it's supposed to be like they left the camera on. It was 2 dudes like fucking around, like pretending.
Oh, that wasn't even real. The first
wasn't even real.
The first one, at least.
The first one, and people just started yelling it in the background and shit. You know,
it was awesome.
Yeah. It is an awesome thing to yell.
Because they're too much of a pussy to actually grab the microphone.
Yeah, or be like Trump and just grab her by the pussy like a man.
Yes. The only time I ever did anything like that was '96. I was at the stadium.
You grabbed her by the pussy.
I grabbed the fucking No,
you grabbed her by
the the 5 reporter was outside the stadium, and he kept trying to yell shit, and me and my friends, we had a car full of beer as well, so we got to the stadium late, cheered, walked in with beer, cheered. I was behind Batman at the time. The guy was dressed as Batman. If you saw Game 6, and then we walked outside. We walked up to the Fox 5 guy. Beer. I was like, all right, guys, thanks, stop. He's like, we can talk, and like, gonna start rolling again. Pulled out more beer, started pouring on. He's like, all right. Don't remember who it is, but fuck him. He's a hero of mine. He went through like 5 takes with us still just pouring through beer.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I thought the whole fucker in the pussy thing started out as a real thing that everybody was just like, that's the most amazing thing in the world, but no, now you're telling me that it was fake.
The original thing was fake. It's supposed to be like a hidden.
I was disappointed when I found that out.
Yeah.
Very.
What I love disappointing people when they think the fucking radio stuff is real, like all those prank calls on the radio over roses. I love being people's day and tell them they're fake. Because I know how many guys do it.
I'm one of them.
They call in and what do you mean? I want to give these to Jane. Like every time they give them to somebody, it's like stop it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the like calling the wife to play a trick? And she goes, "I'm glad I slept with brother." That type of stuff.
Ride or die. And, are you gonna pick somebody up at a jail?
Going around recently where it's a guy wants to hit high school. He fucked his mother.
Yeah. It was totally fake.
That's fake too.
Totally fake.
Oh yeah.
Totally. They're all fake because it's illegal to do. No radio state is risk. Yes, it's completely illegal to do.
In most states,
it's every state. It's every. You have to get them to consent.
Not every state has a dual consent law.
No, you're right. But
for
you have to. It's an FCC rule. You have to get consent before they come on the phone with you.
Right.
So you have to say you're on the radio.
So that's why all of those we took are racist. Okay.
Well, no, but I think that one did say you're on the radio. Like this guy, he wants to tell you.
They're fake work with a voiceover. Does a lot of media sign up for that.
Yeah, it's a free it's.
How you got to get me involved with that?
Okay, I'll talk to you later about that.
Okay, yes, that sounds awesome.
The guy's out of Westchester too.
Really?
And he basically runs it for a lady. The lady that runs the thing is based out of Arizona, Westchester, and he basically can do anything from radio stations from here to Hawaii.
And it's all scripted or like improvised?
Improvised.
It's like Larry David, like Curb Your Enthusiasm style. They got it somewhere they want you to go, and
this is what's going to happen. You're going to freak out about this. Go ahead, go.
Oh, that's great.
I would just start
if I
The last 3 that I was signed up for, they wound up canceling, and I still got a check, and I like that.
No,
How much they pay you?
$40 a call.
40. Okay. I ain't bad.
Which, I mean, if you're
3 minutes worth of work.
Yeah, but if you're not say, no, I can't do it on Tuesday, they'll give you, you know, sometimes you get several of them. Like Anthony Crescenzo, he makes extra money doing that. A friend of mine is a comedian. He's the one that got me involved with this guy. He gets about like 5 a week from the guy.
Okay.
Extra side money.
No.
For really doing not much
Nothing.
except waiting for your phone in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Do they tell you what time they're going to call?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is even better. It was just like, oh, are you available at 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Most times.
I can be.
I usually just say yeah, and then wait for him, and hope I don't forget when I wait for that reminder that
Yeah, I'm ready.
One time, the first time I did it though, I forgot.
Yeah.
And I probably shouldn't be saying this on there, but calling me, and at first I forgot I was supposed to go by the whatever name they gave me. I had no idea what the fuck you fucking doing. I hung up. like I still hang up like that with a cell phone, but like, yeah,
Let me be done with you back.
Oh, you back. 9, 7, 6.
In the old days, that's dial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember
No,
976 numbers? Yeah.
I thought that's
976 numbers were dirty usually.
yeah.
I used to just call the fucking 1-800 ones and just listen to them talk like, hey, do you want, and just come to that.
But only for the first minute.
Yeah.
That's how to jerk off quicker.
Well, no, it's because the 800 numbers, you don't have to pay. You have to give me your credit card information.
And just hear
So I would just listen.
honey.
And then I'd wait the operator to come on and just come. She fucking started talking to me. Because I'm complete garbage.
Have you seen CB4?
I have not.
It is a Chris Rock. It's basically the rap version of Spinal Tap.
Okay.
It's a mockumentary about this rap group out of Cache, California.
Oh, wait a second. I might have seen that.
There's actually a scene where Chris Rock's friend in the show, one of the bandmates, actually works for the 976 numbers. He works for 976. He's like, yeah, and he just was like, yeah, I'm looking you. I'm looking you up. Big boy, I don't know, and hangs up on it.
Well, you got to do what you got to do to get into business,
Yeah. They show you the 996 piss lady who's just standing there pouring that water from one bucket to the other. It's hysterical, that scene.
Well, it's like that old crime. Was it no? What was the Aerosmith fatting with a baby in her arm? And,
yes, I know you're talking.
And he's imagining this sweet emotions. It was sweet emotions. He's imagining this gorgeous woman, and she's the furthest thing from it.
Got tearing down the fourth wall in this.
What the specials on like that, and it's always like fat chicks.
Oh yeah.
Not cute.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever talked to one? They sound adorable.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, you talk to me.
How old are we again? How old? How uncle? What? Okay. Now we're fucking.
I just recently, when you were in the Navy, did you ever do any paratrooping? Where you would just,
That's the
go
paratroopers.
Go out and find a lady, tell or whatever.
No.
Just pick a random broad to try and hook up with.
No, I have not.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I'm a different type of piece of garbage. But
Wait,
I recently almost did that with him when I was in LA, though.
Oh, yeah. With Hawaiian?
Oh, Hawaiian, but yes. But literally, if I didn't take a nap, I needed I was leaving the room I was at. I had some extra time, and she was like, "Why don't you come by?" I'm like, with my son. I don't mind my son here too.
Hey, Dave, you want to go play Xbox with somebody?
Yeah,
come on, buddy.
Oh man, I'm like, I didn't. But I got.
You
like
like Madden, right? Come on, buddy. Let's go.
I got the last match. Fuck, I could have went there. It's
Yeah.
like 45 minutes. Instead, I wound up driving out to geography. And watching the sunrise in the mountains.
Tree.
Like a man.
Like a man.
Awesome.
John Wayne country.
Cactus on my balls.
Yeah. Now it's at the party.
Yeah. You don't pay city to go into Joshua Tree Park if you get there before they open.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sunrise, it's pretty good. You can get out of there before 8 a.m.
Right. Yeah, it's weird. It's like you go there for free at night. Well, I guess they figure that nobody can see at night, so.
Yeah. So
but
for
the
most
sky
part,
out there.
So you got 3?
Or didn't go to bed?
I didn't go to bed. Well, no, I took that nap. That's why I missed calling. I didn't wind up paratrooping to somebody's house that night. But so we left the hotel at 4:30 because I arranged it with my friend.
He paid for the stick.
Yeah, no, he would have been okay with that too as long as I had cocaine.
He didn't have to pay. He didn't have to pay hotel room.
Yeah. So I'll get the rental car, you get the room. You know, win-win because I always get a cheap rental car rate.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like, all right, awesome. So we go. He's like, well, I'm checking out. He's like, I don't fucking trust you. I know what you do to rooms. I'm like, I'm with a child. What am I gonna be doing to the room?
Who are you, Joe Wall?
I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm like, all right, what? So he had to check out because he had a 6 a.m. flight to get back to fucking Wisconsin, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I took the nap instead of fucking meeting this girl.
The large gal.
Yes.
What were you? So were you upset that you didn't do the big girl?
I'm upset. Oh no, because I wound up doing the Joshua Tree thing, which I always wanted.
Which
to do.
was probably less traumatizing than doing.
Yeah,
Definitely a lot less traumatizing.
Yeah.
And especially if he had the Wilson.
Yeah.
Hold it.
How old was he?
15.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was recent.
Yeah, it was very recent.
Last month.
It was last month.
Yeah.
If she would have a daughter, then you'd be like, all right, well, maybe, you know.
I would definitely consider
Yeah. You both go hogging because her daughter's 3.
What if her daughter looked like Anthony?
Yeah. The ear
You
and
turn
everything.
her over. You just fucking pay attention.
I'm not your age, so I mean,
I did that at your age.
Yeah, so did I.
that's also you
Any
too.
part
Never
in the
mind.
storm, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the field,
I lost my
play ball.
virginity-
If not, turn her over, play in the mud.
I lost my virginity to a middle linebacker, for fuck's sake. She was 6'2", 260. She was fucking Brian Urlacher.
She was actually, it was a Mike Singletary at the time, but all right.
No,
Went for
Singletary's
the
only
leg
about 5'10". She was a large gal.
Almost comedy show, Bananas Comedy Club up in Hasbrook Heights.
Yeah.
And after the show, I was at the bar, and I got into it with this large Hawaiian gal. Eventually, she started a fight, and after as Susan and everything, as security's trying to drag her out of the bar. Skin, but she bit me on the ass.
Jesus Christ.
He has rabies now. Hawaiian rabies.
On my ass right now.
I love the fucking R.I.P. Ralphie May with fucking Ruffalo.
Comedian Ed Ruffalo. I put up a meme.
As soon as I saw fucking he died, I go, I heard a morbidly obese comic that was hoping it was Ed Ruffalo. R.I.P. Ralphie May.
And then I put up the meme of our friend Ed, and I'm like, R.I.P. Ralphie May. That actually, I started doing that with him when what was it, Bill Pullman that died?
Yeah.
Or was it Paxton?
Paxton.
Chet.
Yeah, Bill Paxton. And basically, everybody
Let's put her in charge.
Yeah. So when that came out, we started said, "Oh my God, Bill Paxton died," and we were putting up wrong Bill Clinton.
Some
Bill Cosby.
newspaper did that with they put up Bill Pullman instead of Bill Paxton.
That's why we were doing it, and we just kept putting that out there.
Yeah.
Clinton, Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
We went on for like literally 2 days.
And people get mad.
Yeah. They would decide if you ever crooked them on the street and you're
kick
sad
your
'cause
coffin
they're dead.
over to
No,
fucking.
it's just the people that make those jokes care so much about the celebrities.
Yeah.
Dude, if you want to follow a great guy, is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like when a celebrity dies, he's fucking like.
He's an NWA guy too.
He's an O&A guy too. Yeah.
But from NEW too.
Yeah, he's from. Yeah, when anytime a celebrity dies, I go go under. I immediately I go, oh, somebody died, and go right to it because he had
and no fucks given.
No,
so like they're at the expense of the dead celebrity.
Yes,
Oh,
usually,
yeah. I love that. What's it called? Scotch and Scotch.
Yeah. He fucking he's calling O&A all the time. He was fucking he fucking he called him one time. Anthony said something, and then he blamed him for it. Like there was like I think one of the New Housewives were on, or like it was somebody fucking like one of those sort of celebrities.
Yeah.
And he's like, we got cigars and scotch on the phone. This is what he said, and he Anthony saying it was him. And then they yelled at him. He's like, okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, when Tom Petty died the other day, and everybody's on there.
My birthday twin.
Remember, it was like, Tom Petty's dead.
He died. They took him off the ventilator at that point.
That's right. And so people were, pulling their typical R.I.P. year, so sad, gone too soon. Kurt's 2017, and then they're like, oh, he's alive.
That made me die.
Right. Yeah. But then eventually died. And everybody acts like they knew the guy and they love the guy, and it's
if you know him personally, okay, I get it.
Sure.
You know
of
what
course.
I get it. Hey, cool. All right.
Even then, for the most part, you're not doing that on Twitter.
Yeah.
In the last several years, I didn't say. The only thing I said was like,
I'm in a celebrity death hole. All right, that's how much I care about that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck celebrities, and even the ones that actually grown up as a kid or whatever, that are like when they die, it's
Gary
like
Glitter or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Larry Brillante, and
the principal from that one movie. What was it, Ferris Bueller?
Ed Rooney.
The guy that owned the bike shop up in Twin Strokes. He gave those fucking kids wine and fucking gum. I don't want to hear it.
Jesus juice.
Fucking ungrateful little fucks.
Oh man,
when I was that age, I was begging winos to get me that stuff. This guy's just ready to hand it out.
He's just giving it to him and then
to pay
showing
the
him
wino.
fucking pornos. What the hell? For some Polaroids, let's go. A little fat kid too. I mean,
I
I'm
ordered
fucking
a tank top for some lobster.
Yeah. So what's the difference?
Oh man, that is the most awkward episode of any sitcom ever.
In fucking All in the Family.
I just saw that one the other day.
I've not seen that one in a long time.
Who would want to rape her?
Yeah, I don't know, Dave.
Yeah,
I wouldn't rape her. Fuck her. I wouldn't rape her.
Would?
Why
Edith
not?
Bunker?
Ah, fuck me, Dave.
Buddha the comedian does a bit about that, about her getting laid, which is just awesome, and that's why I want to do it.
No, so that's really awkward. And the Dudley
Oh
episode,
my.
and the thing that was
Oh
awkward about
my.
Dudley is that he was Mr. Carlson.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid. And I'm watching both of those shows because they were both on as a kid.
Yeah.
Wait a second, Mr. Carson's a creep. Like I couldn't put the two
How
together.
does he do the radio?
When I was like 5, I used to get upset when the season would end and after the school year, and they wouldn't have Batman on during summer.
Yeah.
And no wonder I got very upset and cried. And my mom said, "Yes, he's dead."
Oh.
No, go outside and play, faggot.
Yeah, basically. I was like,
Go skin your knee.
Yeah. Now go hang out at the bike shop, you little faggot. Go.
Well, now Batman actually is dead.
Yeah, that's right. He's died.
the real Batman.
Not Ben Affleck. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one we wish we
Although he was the second Batman. He had that 40s Batman that was pretty cool from all the 40s movies.
See, I've never
Because
seen
I'm a
any
geek.
of that.
Intentionally, it comes on. I watch a lot of TMC, and I was like, "Oh, let me see these 1930 Batmans."
Really, 1930.
It was the most hideous fucking outfits, but I love
bet.
it. And it's like he didn't have like the big utility belt. Just go around punching people.
He just had a regular leather belt.
Chains.
Yeah. Yeah. With a spur hooked up
Let me
to
get
him.
in the back.
No, yeah, weird. Who out of the modern Batman movies? Who do you think was the better Batman?
Val Kilmer was hot. Wait, which one had the nipples? Was that Kilmer?
Christian Bale. I thought Christian
Bale.
I thought like bad. I don't know why. Because but I'm like he wasn't bad. He was like an angry Batman. You know what I mean? Like
Michael Keaton's not even on your list.
I like Mike. I have a problem with any of them actually.
The one that I didn't really. It was Val. I like Christian Bale. I like Christian Bale in general. Like I think he's really good. I don't know what this voice was. It's fucking annoying.
And now that's all I think that's what Ben.
But there
the
is
Lego
that
guy.
There is that who? Oh yeah.
Lego
But that's
Batman.
making fun of it.
Yeah, but still, it's like all right.
But there's also that Batman dad who dad. Yeah, now that guy's funny. You know, because he's making fun of voice
And it's a comedy movie too. So.
Sure, of course.
I like the other one. Do you ever...
That's
Oh, okay.
Is it? What is
No,
it?
no. He's talking about something else.
No, I'm talking about the dad who wears the
That guy.
Batman mask
He's a
and he
YouTube
holds
guy.
his he has his kids in the background. He's like,
that guy.
he's like
Yeah.
Shane. What? He's like, I don't know.
You seen the movie?
No, I don't think
Basically,
so.
the kid decides to be a super dresses up and what's his name? Nick Cage.
Okay.
His outfit looks just like Batman, and I think it was characters in this thing.
Is this a
He
newer
was supposed to be
movie?
Superman.
You know who else was supposed to be? Affleck.
Superman.
And
I could buy him.
Yeah.
It was Kevin Smith was doing Batman.
Yep.
They hired Kevin Smith to do Batman. What up, Batman? Superman.
Superman.
They hired Kevin Superman, and they were gonna make him like a long-haired fucking Superman with Nicolas
bald.
Cage. Yeah.
Wait, Kevin Smith, the director,
Yeah.
Oh,
was
yeah.
going to be.
No, they hired him to direct.
Right.
Yeah, because he's like a real comic book geek.
Yeah, no, I know.
So they hired him to do it, and I think they started doing it and then
They
scrapped
started
it.
working on it, but before the studio, was like Nick Cage and
Yeah.
other people that were going to be. He already had his list of people. Before the studio, he wanted to have Affleck. Have Chris Rock be Jimmy Olsen.
Okay.
Big Daddy. That's the character.
Big Daddy, that character. Okay, that Nick Cage played. And I forget who else was going to have Carlin was going to be
Mike's that guy?
The guy, yeah.
Perry Mason.
Perry Mason.
No.
What?
No.
No, Jimmy Olsen.
No.
No,
Jimmy
no.
Olsen was going to be Chris Rock was going to be Jimmy Olsen.
Oh.
Who's the editor of the paper?
I don't remember. I
Oh,
thought that was
Jay
Jimmy
Jonah.
Olsen.
No, that's fuck. Jameson is Spider-Man.
That's the Spider-Man one. We're talking about Superman.
That was fucking. That was the Nicolas Cage Superman.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate Nicolas
Well, they
Cage.
hated that outfit that they were making for him too.
Would you have court?
Might have been easier though.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You sit in all right.
No, you're gonna go back upstairs and
With the
fuck my
flashlight.
flashlight, you son of a bitch.
Matt Shea.
Nice to meet you. Shay?
Shea.
Shay, okay.
Yeah.
Like the bad stadium.
Yeah, the old stadium. That shit's gone.
Yeah.
So whatever happened with that Superman?
It got scrapped. They started
many
throwing money into it, and there were so many changes, and they like saying you have to do it this way. You have to. And Kevin Smith's like, I'm done. I'm out.
The next director too was like they
Yeah.
had on it.
Yeah.
So
I
do
like
I.
superhero
Yeah,
movies.
so do I.
Me too.
Wonder Woman
You
was
know,
really
they're-
good.
they're
I didn't think I was
exciting.
gonna like it, but Wonder Woman was good.
I didn't see it yet. I'd like to though. I heard it was very good.
Yeah.
I heard it
That
was
I'd
awesome,
like to see, yeah.
You know.
I still gotta see it. I haven't seen
Oh, I
haven't
was
seen it yet.
disappointed.
Well,
Have you
I
seen
figure
the
around
Disappointed by this movie.
No, but have you seen the original recently?
Yes.
No, I saw
was
the
on- it was
original.
just on,
See, I
Spike.
caught. Okay, yeah, exactly. I saw the original
When it was on TV.
TV.
Yeah.
Years ago, and it scared the
Miniseries.
Yeah.
shit out of me. You watch it, and it's the campiest, cheesiest. It scared as a kid, though.
Of course.
So,
I was
So I was scared. I was a kid, 3, and it scared the shit out of me. But I read the book in high school. You know, I was 10, 20. There's and I tell you, the kids were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The new one.
Oh no, I haven't seen the new one.
The new,
Oh.
yeah,
No,
the
no,
new
no. I
one.
thought you meant
Oh,
the old
okay.
one.
All right.
The bike shop again.
I was a little bit, yeah, no.
Was Mr. Carlson in
with
it?
Dudley?
Yeah.
Dudley in the back of the bike shop. Dudley and
Everybody knows Dudley.
Mrs. Garrison fingering a child.
Yeah.
That was just on the day.
Yeah.
Hable,
Julie.
Hable,
Liv's hot cousin came in with a cerebral
Yeah.
palsy.
Jerry, yeah, it was
Yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry Jones. I think her name.
Jewel. Jerry Jewel.
Jewel, was it Jewel?
Yeah. Jerry
Yeah.
Jewel.
Okay.
Blow.
One joke where she's like had something written on her. It was like cerebral palsy written on her shirt.
She was a comic too.
Yeah, she was,
yeah.
She was a real
that's
comic.
how she got the
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
No, I saw a clip today of another cerebral palsy comic from Jersey, an Arabian woman. It's actually fun. Talking.
Blow shit up.
What's that? Well, that's that.
That's the fucking finale.
Yeah.
That's her closer.
Yeah.
She fucking blows the joke.
Dynamite vest on.
Well,
She's
hopefully she
funny.
has a little more than Josh Blue had for a while there.
Yeah. The whole thing after that. You look at what's his name, Brad Williams, the midget comedian.
Love him.
He can fun without midget.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like his whole thing is not midget. Like he's funny
Right.
without being a midget.
All right, like all fat guys talk about being fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like okay, super. We're done.
They must have been kicking themselves in the ass, the producers of Last Comic Standing. They let somebody win with 20 minutes of material.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He didn't even. He couldn't even fucking go on tour.
No, they say, well, how much you got? What you got?
They
better
felt
write
bad
about
for him.
another. You better write about another 40 minutes.
Supposedly
and
he
do
was
it quick.
terrible. He was fucking terrible.
Well, have you heard of him lately?
No.
No.
I mean, he beat out Voss. He beat out Ralphie May. He beat out who?
Yeah.
There was another. The other guy was pretty funny. The like Southern dude.
Okay, yeah.
He had a deal already going on with MTV.
Oh, really?
He had like a pilot deal or something with MTV, so he couldn't.
He couldn't
It was like
continue?
a conflict. Yeah, they made him like before the get into the house thing,
Yeah.
and then they stopped the get into the house. That's when JJ Moore was like, "I'm done."
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was like them going in the house and having them a fucking bunch of comics live with each other and interact because all fucking social shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
For the most part.
yeah,
Especially that we're on season.
yeah. Well, they play hide and seek and they make that fan hide and they never come find him.
Well, that was remember what, what's his name? It was they did that Tourgasm. It was Dane Cook,
Yeah.
Gary Goldman,
Bobby
and it was
Kelly.
Bobby Kelly, and they were just
No, he was like
just you know. So
yeah. That was actually pretty good. Bobby Kelly broke his leg or for his ACL playing
That was
fucking
at the top of Dane's game there.
yeah. That's when he was
Yeah.
Wait, like Dane Cook?
I don't necessarily think he's like I didn't get it. Like I didn't think he was terrible. Like I didn't think he was bad as everybody didn't hate him.
Yeah. I
But-
don't hate him.
I don't hate him, but I just
No.
I didn't think he was as good.
He had that perfect combination. He had a little bit of energy and funny,
Yeah.
and he used social media.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh, he was
basically
great.
a new
He-
thing.
he
And
fucking-
did
because
great with
social
that,
media
so-
was blowing up at the same time.
Yeah.
right, so
right.
he had the perfect storm of everything, which
Okay.
helped him blow up the way he did.
But what I think he did was he worked really, really, really hard to get to a certain. That special where he played and it wasn't a theater. It was like almost like an arena, and he played in the round, and he was just talking. It's like, this dude, this is not a service club. This is a big. They can't hear you. They're not understanding. They don't. When you're talking to the guy in the front row, there's people 16 rows. So he tried to work an intimate room and whip it out of a big fucking arena. It didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work at all. But he had enough fans there going, yay, yay. You know?
And that will like anything that people do, right? Those fans, girls, probably out of college now, and they're remembering anything that was going on then. I don't know, like
their new boyfriend's still bringing them because they're gonna get all wet from watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it,
There's still. Did you see the movie that he did with Kevin Costner, Mr. Deeds? I think it was. Kevin Costner's a killer. And
no, I was
actually pretty good, but it didn't become a big hit. But it was a pretty decent movie.
It's another reason to want to watch it.
And Dane was in it?
And Dane Cook was in it. Yeah, it was like his first dramatic role.
Dane Cook and Kevin Costner movie.
Well,
first of all,
look, this is the thing. Dane Cook. She's like, yeah, if you like Kevin Costner. And I'm like, yeah, but not with Dane Cook. Like,
not since Tin
Not yeah. And it was actually good.
Wolf, motherfucker.
Yeah,
that right. It was actually good in spite of Dane Cook being in it, because he just played like this that you just every line is a wisecrack. Yeah, like that kid
like
in
Chris
that.
Tucker.
Like Chris Tucker or in a National Treasure, like the nerdy kid. You know, like they always have that fucking stupid line. Anyway, he wasn't that way. He was just a regular character he was playing, and he wasn't half.
Like that random black character in the like '90s teen movies. Like
that's whack.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Oh snap! No, you didn't. Oh, I was like, that's like Will Smith.
Yeah.
No, Will Smith in Independence Day, and he jumps in a alien spaceship, and he immediately knows how to fly.
What it is? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you first you had to punch him.
Not talking. You probably actually. Well, I'm gonna get one of these when I get done with this mission.
Yeah, right.
That's how fucking black pilots talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not from the hood.
Yeah, exactly. Right. After he pushed out an alien.
Yeah. That they kill.
That's Hollywood. It's the magic of Hollywood.
Yeah. Could be stupid Hollywood.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no, magic. Magic is that works too. No, I don't know. So what were you talking about? Superman? Like what's? When I came in.
I don't even remember
that came up.
Batman. We were talking about Batman.
About how we didn't hate Batman.
Yeah. Whose nipples did you like better?
How Val Kilmer looked with the nipple suit.
I still want Robin to come into the goddamn thing. Very upset about
Well,
this.
which one did he come into?
He was in the one.
Michael,
No, he was in two of them.
No, it was the Val Kilmer one. Two of them. It was, what's his name?
Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Chris O'Donnell.
But I mean, I want him to come in for the Justice League now. You know what I mean? He's. Yeah. Rob.
Until Aquaman gets his own standalone movie.
Well, the last one that they did sucked.
There's Aquaman. It's
from This Is Us. It was There was an Aquaman movie?
Like when I was a little kid, I was the only one in my neighborhood who liked Aquaman. Like, oh shit, I can down to the ocean and talk to the fishes.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
fucking
Aquaman
awesome.
was cool too.
You know, and then I go and talk to
I can look at his fucking pull her babies.
The fish just got off, so she yeah, exactly. See?
I'll save you, madam.
I always just
everybody. It's okay.
Right, don't like Superman.
I like Batman.
I love the Punisher.
He's a regular guy. Just had a lot of money.
just a billionaire.
Yeah.
Who's got a lot of good.
And he could afford cool toys.
The Hulk.
Yeah. I just, you know what? I don't understand.
I can see you liking the Hulk.
The Hulk, yeah.
The whole.
I relate.
You wouldn't like me angry. I used to watch.
That's me,
show.
Craig Lloydgren.
Yes.
Craig's fucking Bruce Banner, and I'm the Hulk.
You're the Hulk. Yeah. You can paint yourself green pants.
Yeah.
Like, I just,
I didn't like that.
I'm gonna have to say you guys.
But you were saying that before you got here.
Problem with it.
Yeah.
But first, we're gonna have to stop at Walgreens, and I need some cigarettes because and some Cepacol.
My throat's starting to clear up.
On you.
No, I don't.
Suit, okay, Fox.
Now,
Like
Mr.
Deadpool,
White,
I thought was
know.
Deadpool was awesome. I did.
Deadpool was awesome. Yeah.
Deadpool. Thought was the best comedy of the year.
Yeah.
Like, it was funny fucking comedy came out.
Basically, try and
Yeah. I took my
The
fucking
second one's coming.
10-year-old
so
son to see it.
The second one's
I'm not the only bad parent here, huh?
Yeah.
my son was slightly older at the time.
Yeah.
Slightly.
But still.
He's gonna watch the Bears game with me, cunt, 55 times. So
You know what? He'll live through it.
yeah, he'll be fine.
It's not the first time you heard you say it.
Yeah.
Like I can't see at some point your kid being like 28 years old sitting on a couch at something there on, and then when I was 10,
My
he took me to
dad
see
said
pool.
Yeah.
And then we watched the Bears, and you didn't even want to know what he said. You know?
I don't know what.
And then they got it.
At least I did, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they played like they had lesions all
Yeah.
over them.
He kept yelling, "Where's your extra bone you're supposed to have?" I don't know what the hell was going on.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the defensive line sucks.
You know, Mr. Wayne, I'm going to get the Batmobile, and we're going to go and buy you some cigarettes now. All right, because you sound terrible.
Who's the box?
Morgan Freeman.
Ever since I was a young man, people have been in love with the sound of my voice.
Especially Andy Frames, he's getting raped in the fucking laundry.
now it's not the last
I'd like
time,
to tell you
Andy
the sister to Andy that day. I bet you think she wasn't asking for it, but
Sometimes you don't know what happens at the end of the day.
Yeah. I think Aussie Man is a, you know, he'd be doing like a sports thing, and it'd be like, "Oh, you fucking wanker! He hit him upside the head! Fucking hey, fucking hey!" Or he does. Oh, who was the one? Who was? Have you seen him? That's gross. That is gross. Okay, now, okay, get away from me, bird. All right, Mr. Snake, I'm gonna eat you now. All right, I'm gonna eat you. Oh, but you got poison, so I'm gonna fall asleep right here. Okay. No, that's gross. Honey badger don't give a shit. That's hysterical. But you gotta look up Aussie Man now.
people playing video games.
Yeah,
And I don't get it.
Why
He's like,
don't
oh,
you
they're
just play the
funny.
video game?
But he's like, oh, they're funny. You
Yeah.
listen to them, and I'm like,
some of
yeah.
them are millionaires. Just
Why don't we play Call of Duty and you put the camera on me?
Probably make
nobody
$1
wants
million
to watch
bucks.
the old guy do it. Now,
Yeah.
if your son started saying that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it might be
No,
a
no,
little
no.
funny.
But wait, you wait.
Anthony
You
sitting
don't
in his
think they
living
would
room
like the old guy playing with his
Flipping
son
out.
and flipping out?
I see
Not as
laughing
much, not
because
as
he laughs
much.
the whole time. I mean, you just don't curse me out.
Yeah, no, I think that would.
I do the
I'll
opposite.
come over face.
All right.
Wait, who are these fucking
Yeah, I can see Anthony with the controller going, yeah, at least I'm not going to come out of the closet, you 15 little fuck.
The overwhelming market is going to be kids looking to be yelled at, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to narrate your son here, right?
I have
now,
my
we're gonna play
12-year-old saying, "What does Blumpkin mean?" What?
Well, let them look it up on their own
Yeah.
fucking time. We're fucking streaming.
Give you a pink sock. What? Pink sock.
Yes.
Oh, well, let me find a video for you.
Oh, please do.
So,
It's so much easier.
Prolapse.
It's so much easier.
Oh, it's like a rosebud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorta.
Did we pick a
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
of the
Number
week?
two.
Number 2, the Bocado?
That's
How to
They
avert
ended
deep
one since they're
How to
there.
revert a deep there.
I feel like I watched that last week. Is that a new?
Pretty cute.
What's her face? Riley Reid.
What movie have you?
Well, I used to produce a show called Drinking Dirty in Jersey, and they have into the porn industry through an agent. So I've been in that show. Well, or R-rated. Right. We got like me
Howard the Duck
filmmakers.
Dexter's gay.
We had an award-winning juror on not too long ago. Like a lot of awards, like around like an independent film festivals. I don't really like independent stuff. Most of the time, it sucks. Mainly because it's always the audio is bad, and I have like I have a thing with audio, and
What is it? Is it dubbed like a bad Chinese movie?
no, his is great.
Or it's right here.
Oh God.
Right.
Hey, did you see it the whole time?
Yeah.
And then we go into the
Right. It's popping into the shot.
yeah.
And but his it's great. There's boobies and it opens up with a sex scene, so you can't go there.
No,
Right off the
always
bat.
good
Well,
start.
that gets the attention.
Yeah, that got my
Does it open it with a pink sock?
no, unfortunately, no
Damn.
pink sock. No. But a nice tush nonetheless. And
A nice tush
and
is
the girl
key.
that plays the wife had a tush too.
Fuck do I shame off in this cocksucker?
You push it down.
There it goes.
Oh, so this is the pink sock.
Yeah. Let me.
Hang on, I found this video on eFuck, so I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Of course not.
Is it a pink?
It says one girl. Hang on.
Oh!
So that's not like a prolapse. That is a prolapse.
Yeah.
Like one.
She's gonna smoke out of her butthole. The prolapse.
Amazing.
Oh!
It's really such a pretty red.
Yeah, easily that way. It looks
Oh,
We didn't even get to a clip of the weekend.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. She says, "Oh, her ass is
I have no idea. I have no idea.
like-
fuck."
that looked like a turtle, a rattan turtle that got in a fight.
I have no idea. That
What is
she.
she thinking?
Who gave her a record play?
She's like, "Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What did you want to do?" Oh,
Good right now. Oh,
Burned
no.
it.
oh, man. Oh,
Yes, she was looking away. Dyfus.
Yeah.
Oh.
There.
I like the slow mo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the slow mo is what does it.
yeah, it really makes it.
I mean, that's great camera work.
Like
Who's the
somebody-
cinematographer?
Like
Yeah.
somebody is back there at one point going, "Hey, baby, you know you got cigarette burns."
That's on this clip. I don't even know what fucking page that's on.
You realize?
Four.
We saw
Oh,
that
Come
one
Handy
already.
Porn Star. Yeah, that one's not that good.
Yeah,
I watched
saw
that one. That one isn't
I
that
can
good.
see why it's not good.
So wait,
It's
how
like
did
the-
avert?
Deep Throat
Disaster.
Disaster. Oh, we're
That's
gonna
our
find
E-Flow.
out. Holy shit.
Yes.
So, as speaking of these independent movies, all I've been hearing about for like 2 months is this movie on Netflix called It Follows, and they are putting this thing up. Like, it's the scariest thing. It was terrible. Like, well, somebody got paid to be like, okay, this is the best. It's all over Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's here, it's there. Netflix
they
has
paid
finally
Facebook.
found
What?
that
I gotta.
somebody hype this thing up. I watched it with my kids, and even they were like, "This is ridiculous." They and she wakes up and she goes out with Dave, right?
So she had no kidney.
So she wakes up tied wheelchair. So she was out with Dave. And,
that's all.
and she had burn marks on her asshole, so she was at no anyway. No, and then she and then if it kills you, it'll come after me. But we have to keep it going down the line. So you have sex with somebody, and then hopefully they'll have sex with somebody, and hopefully they'll just kind of keep. Now you have it, but then it's like as she's sitting in this wheelchair.
Why wouldn't he tape it during the sex?
And they're in the middle of like a parking garage or something like that, and this fucking bare ass naked woman comes walking in. He dumps her off at her house and takes off, and she's telling her friends, "No, this guy's after me. Like I can't, because it's a guy or a girl or it's some of that was bizarre. Way, it's pretty freaking creepy, but for the most part, it was just
they do like
like one time, backing out of the garage, the driveway to go and try to capture this thing or whatever it is. And on the roof is a fucking old guy standing on the roof, and he's naked with some fucking leather codpiece on the roof staring. She's walking from like a field in like a hospital gown, an old woman. That shit's creepy.
Yeah.
And then she's come at her and walking towards the classroom. So she gets up and walks out of the classroom, and it turns the corner in the school in the hallway, and it's just walking in because it can only walk. Nobody else will go. It's up to you. So you have to continually run unless you have sex with someone else. Then you pass.
So
it on
Forrest
to them.
Gump, but just fucking safe.
Yeah.
But his girlfriend will be on his podcast when the agent's okay with it.
Exactly. So it was just.
So for a woman, she can get rid of it 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, her
I would say that
because
Dave would definitely say that. Yeah.
Wait. I get to fuck you and he might kill me? All right, I'm in.
I'm going to just tell my wife I have it.
Wait, and there's a possibility I get HIV. But, no, but
It's a series.
No, it's a movie.
Oh, so it's just one. It's just a movie.
One movie and done. So they're trying to, but she's the only one that can see it. So she's like, "Oh, there it is," and they can't see it. So he decides, okay, and he like okay, give it to me. I'm thinking, there you go. There you go.
That's the move.
There you go.
Good
That's
job.
The move right there.
Yeah.
Once again,
but
move.
the whole thing is, it could always come back to you if it keeps killing one that it before you. So the very there's a girl who keeps running, and you don't even see what she was running from. And then the next thing you know, and then they come out to the beach the next morning, and she's laying and she's like bent backwards, and her legs tilted up, and her foot's laying over there. So it really kills the shit out of you. And nobody knows what it is. They don't explain it. They just say if that's like the ring. You watch the tape.
Right.
Here's good porn, man. Watch it, and then you die.
So are the sex scenes good? It's like there's sex. There's no like tits or anything.
No.
The sequel.
Yeah,
but it
we
sounds
should make it the sequel. We should call it Strips.
Yeah.
Fuck these guys.
It hates its dad. She only fucks black guys.
I think it was dead.
It's David Lynch movie.
George.
That sounds familiar.
Weird impression.
Beretta's in it, and he's like the creepiest character in the world. Yeah, there's a scene where like not really on makeup, and so he goes over and he doesn't know, just talking to him. He tells him, he's like, I'm in your house right now. And he goes, yeah, but it's like it doesn't make any sense, and it's
It has Robert Blake. So you got
Robert Blake. What? Why does that sound
I can't believe he
familiar?
stole.
Killed his
Little
wife in a
Rascal.
restaurant.
Allegedly.
Highway.
Something like that.
It's
Is that
a
what that was?
famous
It's almost
scene.
like white makeup.
Yeah, that's exactly
right?
what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a
That
famous
sounds real
scene in that
familiar.
movie.
It is Little Rascals makeup.
Okay,
years,
25 maybe. I remember
Yeah, anything
watching.
like Robert Blake,
It was before he left the gun in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Greatest line.
Damn if you can't do the girl's home and she escapes. And Jeff, not Jeff, Kiefer Sutherland in it. She rapes. He picks her up on the side of the road, rapes her. But then she goes after. No.
Spoon and Chris Sutherland in it, so
Yes.
we can look that up and
Yeah.
find
It's
it
one of
that
her
way.
first movies, and I would know it.
Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Thinking of Corey Haim. My bad.
Corey Haim.
Well, fella.
Did you hear his latest allegation?
He's a
about
wee
this whole thing?
No.
Came out again. He's like, yeah, this is deal the pedophilia now. So that's
I've
gonna be
been
the
hearing
next
a lot
Fucking
about
name
that.
names, motherfucker.
Yeah.
From Charlie Sheen.
might be.
Because he said he was an A-list actor who fucked Corey Haim. And he says when at all the people he was in movies with. The A-list actor in the movie was Charlie Sheen.
Huh. The actor part, I just heard really famous person.
Yeah.
So I assume Michael Jackson. Right.
Never mind, I'll stop.
I'll check
looking.
it out.
You ever watch those weird fucking horror movies on Netflix that you should never watch? And you just
Probably,
watch.
and then I
There was
stopped.
one I watched because the only reason I watched it had Robert Englund in it.
Oh.
Great.
He's
Those
five
are-
south. Get lost. They go into this town and it's ghosts, right? You don't realize they're ghosts until like halfway
it's like
fucking
the
into
whole
it. You're like,
Sixth
wait a
Sense
minute,
thing.
yeah. But there's more ghosts, and they hate Northerners. One of the guys is black, and one of the
This is
guys
getting better.
is gay. It's like John Lee, and they were all like, "Wait, what?" They heard Lee,
Yeah.
so they let him live.
Was he Asian?
No. So they let
he
him
gets to
live.
broadcast
And at
the
the end,
Richmond
he's
game.
driving, and he as he gets on a motorcycle, and he yeah, but I was adopted. Like these credits start to come up, and all of a sudden you see fucking the dude's head fly off because he's looking cord real tight,
Oh,
and they
across the
chopped
road?
his fucking head off, and that was the end of the fucking movie.
A motorcycle?
Yeah, what you gotta do is
All I do is isolate that fucking arm with the claw on it.
with the claw.
I got him. Like, what'd you just do?
Get him in an
I
armbar.
isolate that fucking arm. I'm gonna armbar the
Oh,
Hello. That's what.
a lot to
Remember,
go through.
like I remember
yeah,
some
it's
of
all
those.
stupid horror movie. Let me see. I might see the name.
I like remember The Fog, John Carpenter,
That was good.
late 70s, early.
Not great, but it was good.
No, it was
I only saw it on VHS. Time.
There's not much with Robert England.
I didn't check Netflix. I just
that channel. They have
Chiller channel.
Chiller. Yes.
Is it Chiller? What channel is that?
I don't know. It's always on the demand.
Amazon often has.
Oh, I'm on Amazon.
Uh-oh.
Bring up to in this movie too.
Oh, nothing would be a horror movie for good.
Yeah.
Like what do you call that?
You know what's funny? You'll watch that for just
Blair Witch
gratuitous
2?
Showtime for three. Yeah. Like the scene, and you'd be like, "Damn it!"
Yeah. Damn. Now I gotta wait for another one because there's no rewind.
And then, or you'd flip back and forth, trying to find a fucking scene, or you'd be fucking watching it real sex. That was the hardest thing in the world to jerk off to.
Girl who orgasm eating truffles.
You ever seen somebody with the real dolls?
Oh,
So the real, and they show.
Sitting on your couch. Right.
I wonder if it's the same thing as like for some reason that catches your eye better than
that's because that's like seeing a girl completely. And there's a skinny guy putting oil on a fat woman when the light's in his fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's Peter over there going, push this. Listen, sometimes you look to be.
Yeah, asking words.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, come on, look what you.
I live.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
What happened?
I went to Sandy Hook with my family. I am going to walk.
I'm going to be a creep and walk
to the beach because I am fucking 16 and I am a goddamn pervert. So
right.
I walk all the way, which is a really long walk on sand. It's a really long walk. So all the way. And I see the guy like finger. Ooh. So I sit down and I'm watching, and he's
as
fucking
you're supposed to.
As I supposed to. And she's play. That's what you do.
Yes.
And I would say the chick was like in her fucking 40s, like probably late 40s, maybe early 50s.
Now hot or like falling apart?
Not terrible.
Listen, when you're 16,
but
waving you over to have sex.
Look, it happened so long ago. And he's fucking blowing them, and fucking they're tugging on each other, and I'm jerking off like a creep. And he goes, and I'm like, this is the coolest day of my life.
Wow.
Like, this is fucking. And I wasn't a virgin. Right. In their fucking 40s. Like, this is the great achievement. And there's people watching, and I'm not shy. And I'm fucking. And he goes, Have a day. Dress and went home. No. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And if he could have sex, he said, "Yeah, that's
He can't give 16.
Yeah, I was sent. So I was right.
So many stories about these.
Problem is my kids learn to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, you little fuck.
exactly
Shut the
right.
fuck up.
Do you know how much better I would have done in high school if I could have been banging one or two?
But
of my
also, wait,
teachers?
but
I'm
also,
with you, man.
Yeah,
you
but you
want
would've
to
been
tell
banging.
somebody.
No,
You're
you-
like
no,
a
no, no.
fucking
There's no way
kind
I'd
of
be able to
like.
keep it secret. And the other thing, I wanted to set with my fucking English teacher so bad. I
Yeah.
mean, and how much
He was
better.
fucking good.
I tell you what, the patches on the jacket. He had
That fucking mustache.
Woo! The patch.
Photoshop too. Like, it was fucking.
And you know, the guy from WKRP in Cincinnati, Touch Dudley. That's it. You know, Gordon Jump.
And the other W.
Then we dropped.
Yeah,
How
it's
do
the
we
second one. You want to?
third one now?
No, yeah. Well, how to avert a deep clip?
All right, let's see.
Yeah, let's close some stuff so we can get some viewage.
Yes, it's
Oh,
okay.
I like that outfit.
Yeah. Still hotter than butt naked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And there's nothing left of the imagination.
silhouette. Oh my God, she's got a man hand. She's got.
Oh, this Pew bubble.
She's blowing bubbles.
So what the fuck you talking question posed? Part to me. This part to me.
Your parents must be friends.
That's fucking William Dafoe. William Dafoe,
that's the
kind of
reason.
packing.
I feel like I was him at first.
Yeah.
Looks like he just got out of Auschwitz.
Right back. Oh.
I love this.
I know. I like the sound effects.
Look at her go. I just.
It's like a fart.
Listen,
in the tub.
I'll ignore you will.
I mean, she's. I find her a really cute porn star, and she's the nastiest shit.
Yeah.
Like, who would follow their own
Yes.
pew?
Yeah.
But thank God she did.
Someone.
That made
You know,
real
and I
quick.
gotta say, if people do
Yeah.
that, I say
Glamour.
good for bad
Yeah.
dads.
Glamour.
You know
I've
what?
done that
Yeah.
before.
I'd be right back to the bra section of the Sears catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, double underwire. Those are usually there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Torpedoes.
I used to fucking.
That is what's out there
Well,
now.
you
We
think
just
about
watched a girl pew pew.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, it's
gonna
fucking
smack
great
it later
stuff.
tonight, too. I'm
Good
just saying.
stuff right there.
I mean, come on.
But you got like I like big tits was my fat chicks,
Christy Canyon with
and then you get older, you're like, big tits, no big deal.
big
Yeah.
tits.
They're
Who's
nice
the
to look
hottest
at.
porn star of all time to you?
I like what's the blonde chick's name? I always forget her name. She's my
Ginger
favorite.
Lynn.
Ginger Lynn. She's my
Yes, sir.
favorite.
Sir.
Only because it's like favorite. And
Yeah.
Vanessa Del Rey, like
I like
dark.
Vanessa
I
Del
like
Rey.
darker women, so
I like the thicker women.
I didn't
I
like
them
her
darker.
though.
Darker.
That's dark.
Did you think about her twin sister during that time or no?
Who's
Felicia Rashad? Mrs. Cosby?
Oh, that's your twin sister.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
not so now.
If it's an urban legend, it's my favorite urban legend.
You wouldn't even have to pull out the Bill Cosby defense to ruin him because she's already ready.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
And if I'm wrong, goddammit, it's a great urban
I
legend
know.
anyway.
How many years have you been believing that?
Well, there is
Since
fucking.
the 80s.
That's the 80s.
There is a
I
lot
did
of
not have Google
fucking.
back then.
A lot of fucking Felicia Rashad.
Exactly. They
Hold
look
on.
fucking...
It could be.
You got me.
Uh,
You take the cock off.
Barmaid, yoga dancer.
How about like while he's looking that up? How many, who are the like more modern day porn stars that are?
Well, I have a new favorite one only because one of our... And when the guy was done, she was crying, and he wiped her tears with his dick, and it went in her mouth. Which I loved the video from that point, but then he started following me on Twitter.
All right.
So there's. He just gently grabs her face.
He caressed her face.
He caressed her face and then turns.
Wiped it.
And wipes
and
the
put it
tear
right in
off
her
face
mouth.
And it shoves it in her mouth. I'm like, that's classic.
Awesome.
Talk
While-
about
Who's Debbie
compassion.
Allen?
Debbie
Old
It's
actress.
That's Felicia Rashad's
Yeah,
sister.
while
Legend.
legend.
Because her name is Del Rio, and their name is Al. No, wait. What's her
Rashad.
real name?
Well, she was
Alan is
married to
definitely the
Ahmad
porn.
Rashad. That's
yeah,
why her
Rashad
name
is her fake name.
Well,
I mean,
her married name, yeah.
You know
Her
who?
fake
You
name.
know one of
Marriage
my.
doesn't count for shit.
One of my. Yeah, I know. Really.
Wait a minute.
It is.
What about Jack Striker? You mean
Yeah.
that fucking plastic
Jack
face?
Horner is not his real name.
Yeah.
Jack Horner.
No, but Lexicon Steel is real. No, you know.
She's like yeah.
Pretty thick.
Yep.
You ever
white
see the
girl.
video
She's like 50
where she's blowing a dude?
Or it looks it.
She's blowing a guy, and fucking this fucking Mexican dude's like heckling aside, and
Oh,
she
just
comes mouth.
face.
The guy comes to her mouth, and she spits it in the Mexican.
She's like,
I
she's
like
a-
Jenna Michaels.
one of
I
those
like
dirty
her
whores.
Yeah, she likes to do
She'll
anything.
do anything.
I started watching her stuff when I went from LimeWire.
But I like thick like that though.
Yeah, that's just.
Like Dick and Funk.
No, I like them too.
Oh,
Funk.
just
Funk.
poke
You
ball.
know Danny Jensen is? She was a redhead. How about Faye Reagan?
No.
Now, do these
No.
girls, I don't know.
No, they're around Gianna mine. Maybe it was a couple years, but
Okay.
I mean, the
I like her too, even though she was a '70s German girl, and she didn't have she wasn't. She just about her.
yeah.
She didn't have giant tits. She was like the ultimate MILF. for
Yeah.
Parker.
She's like the original MILF.
And
She was the Aunt MILF.
yeah. What was the I like New Wave Fuckers.
New Wave
There was
Fuckers
like
I enjoyed.
17 of those. Though.
Yeah. 1 and 2
Part
I
5
watched.
were my favorite.
And then let me tell you about Chicks. I mean,
That was
that
one
was
of the first ones I watched.
that was the promo of New Wave Hookers.
Yes.
Do you remember? I think
And
it was
Blazing
4.
Mattresses was also there. Lips, another Lips was the first
That I
thing
don't
I've
remember.
ever came to,
Oh yeah.
and there's the scene I came to. There's a scene.
I've seen that
And
one.
literally,
No, you know what? The New Wave hookers, I want to say it was 4. To make the girls be whores. And the guys explaining the whole thing, and every time they hit the button, she would just so close and yet so far.
Yeah.
What is this now?
Do you remember the name?
That's what
of the
Gianna Michaels spit on his counter.
Do you remember the name of the first porno you ever saw?
Let me tell you about white chicks.
No, I don't. Because I remember seeing porn jerk off.
Yes, me too.
Skinamax.
No, like actual penetration.
Like I did way too much, way too early.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I was
That's
ruined.
I told you, I was living in an apartment.
My friend had an older brother.
I was like 5 years old, and I'm living in an apartment in Jersey City. We go upstairs, and in the hallway, there's a box.
Mrs. Garrett called him upstairs.
Then he moved to WKRP because he was facing charges. But anyway,
he skipped town.
He had to get out of Harlem.
He had to get out of Harlem because it may not be right. Yeah, it was these girls. It was all black and white. It was like 1974.
Okay.
Black and white
So
magazines.
Yeah, so there was no color magazines. Not it
In
was
the
all
70s?
Well, there were, but I'm 5 years old, and I was like, my God, I wonder if Daddy knows about this. And I'm like, bing. But, of course, I didn't know what to do. I just know it felt good.
Sure.
But that was like the start.
Using magazines that it was
This is the part right here.
a Wee magazine that was my dad's that was in the basement behind the washing machine. I don't know why it was hidden back there. And it was.
Watch,
I remember it specifically. It was
Dave,
called,
watch. It's come on.
She got all the tattoos because she had to be fucked into the gang.
Yeah.
She rolled the dice. She got a 12.
She's got a big tattoo on her back.
Can you
I like
imagine?
her older stuff.
That's only.
Yeah.
It was in the woods. My friend and I was over at my grandparents' house, and I used to play with this kid on the street. And he had like the woods in his off his backyard. And then when there's a creek there, Adventureland, So we'd go back there and play. I'm like, hey Michael, look at this. It's a naked woman. He's like, oh, I can't look at that. I'm like, fuck you. And like now I
Friend named Ike.
I don't know how. We're the same age, and we're like 5, 6 play. I'll show me yours in the bushes. That must have been it. I've seen hers. So to see an
Wait,
adult.
why does yours go? Wait, let me see that.
Yeah. All open and gross.
Yeah.
Also, do you like the CP, the chunky pussy?
Actually, I don't. No, I mean,
Okay.
no. This is she had a very specific of pussy, which is the type of pussy that I like the most.
Right.
Like if I
Alien coming out and sucking you in.
It's a different type of face sucker. All right, we're wrapping this up.
All right.
We're at 9:03. Ant, what you got coming up?
I am at the John.
That's Mike.
Same thing.
Psychedelic furs.
And, what do we do? 20th.
We'll talk about that as soon as we get off here.
I'm really bad with
One on.
Yeah, I don't.
I've been just the opposite. I've been writing stuff down but not putting it in my phone to double check everything. So I'm like, we.
Couple things I had to cancel because I'm like, shit. My wife keeps telling me, oh, by the way,
That and the
wonder why. Saturday would be like the big night.
I know. There's no one fucking there. So what the fuck they do?
Anytime there's a show, there's a place up the street. Anytime there's a show on Saturday, we're basically got going on. So they're definitely understaffed every time.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be any better stuff.
Yes. So, what do you guys got coming up on your show?
We're actually off, but next week we could be actually on out of Fairfield. Stitcher, all those podcasts, but we do a live show Thursdays at 8 on our Facebook page.
Nice.
Yes,
Very nice.
Thank you. And you guys should come on.
Where's Hackettstown?
Hackettstown is out in Warren
By Mine
County.
Hill.
It's actually.
I like throwing another obscure thing when people don't know where.
Yeah.
No,
But it is out. Well, it's closer to. Well, yeah, you can go up like back roads that way, or you could just take 287 to 80 and go all the way out.
Okay.
It's out a good ways, but it's cool. We got like a little studio set up there. It's different.
And fucking your intern stealing your flashlights.
And yeah, exactly. No, we didn't have a
I have a whole bunch of shit. No idea if it's really going to happen. I'll just take
You
it
have a
from
whole
there.
bunch of shit if what's gonna happen. I'm sure Joey.
The joke is supposed to happen that he told me to run it. He also told you to run the show.
Oh.
So that's the point.
What you want?
Yeah, I'll ask him about that. I'll ask
Very
him
soon.
about that. All right, and we're good. When we get on out of here.
Yeah, I got a tickle.
at NS Comedy and J-Rel at _comedian. Now go fuck yourself.
the audio off of the Ustream.
Yeah, we use the Ustream to put it on to,
But that audio was the.
and then I would take the audio off the.
So now to save here. Watch this. When you stop a recording, right? You hit stop. You know what the stop looks like, right? All right. So then you go to File, Export Audio. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it.